Everybody, welcome back to another episode of Abandoned Countryside. Where today we're actually out in the countryside, north of Ozark, a little ways, and it's a rainy day. We can't really get out and do a whole lot, but we can drive through here and just show y'all some old barns and just some torn down destruction and stuff that is here that we will get to check out hopefully later on. And this is just happened where I pulled over. We're not too far outside of Ozark. I'll show y'all more that way on our way back through. But just pulling over right here, you can see in the background right there, up there, sorry about that, but there's an old barn. Up there, some old trucks and stuff sitting in the grass up there. Of course it's gated and we're not going into anybody's property, but they're here. They're everywhere up this way. So, without further ado, I want to invite y'all to take this road trip with me. We're going to go up 23 North and down a little community called Jethro and check it out first. And then we'll see where we're going to head from there. Come on. And I will try to keep y'all straightened up and on as long as I can. No guarantees. And we're off. Sorry about the crack in the windshield as well. I did have a rock chip fall off and hit my car a couple weeks ago, and one of them rock chips are a little expensive, and I just can't seem to afford one just yet. Alright, and we're gonna pull it out. I don't know what this is, but that's cool. Did y'all see that? No ghetto gambler, it said. Alright, so as we're heading north, up towards Jethro, the community here, you will automatically come upon another beautiful old barn just down off the road. Beautiful barns. And then you get to Jethro Pentecostal Church sign, and you'll turn on Lower Jethro Road. And we'll drive on up this way. See what we can find. Beautiful countryside up here. It always has been, but there's a lot of decay up in these woods. A lot of stuff that's left for part and rot. Junk houses, you know. Up here, there's more. See, as we go by, there's just trucks and stuff parked everywhere. Everywhere in this community up here. And I'm sorry about all the camera stuff. I don't have the best equipment, and I've not been doing this very long, but and I'm also trying not to get shot back here in some of these harsher communities, of course. Now, around this corner, I don't know if y'all seen it, but here's some more construction. These old torn down houses, nobody fixed them up, nobody done nothing with them, they're just out here now deteriorating right into the ground. There's not much hope left for some of them, unfortunately, but there is a few out here and other places all around this area that are, somebody could go in and put a little money into and make a nice house that don't make sense as to why they're empty, abandoned. So back in the woods here, it's hard to see. There's a whole abandoned chicken coop. 2 of them, looks like. And then another run-down house on the other side of the road. There's just so much abandonment in our area as well that's not been documented yet. But it is time I get out here and document it. So that is what we're doing today. This is really just to map a route of where these places are. So we can get to them in the future. But I figured, why not just bring y'all along for the ride so y'all can see some of the places firsthand as I see them, as I drive by them, and make my mental note of where, hey, I've got houses on Jethro to go look at. So now we're going to Upper Jethro, and if you can see that sign over there, it says Oak Ridge Cemetery, which is a cemetery that we're going to go check out one day. That is farther on down Upper Jethro, the road. There's a Jethro Community Center building out there that I've already been up by it. We can't get into it, but it is cool. So we'll get up there one day and check that out while we're out checking out Jethro communities. There's yet another little abandoned building, house, but it looks like it was a tiny home at one time. And then off to the side of it, you got abandoned trucks and tractors and just boats. Oh, just stuff parked everywhere out here. And it's not like it's it's pretty out here is what I'm trying to say. I don't even know how else, excuse me, how other else to say it. Abandoned house. It's not abandoned over here, but there's lots of equipment and stuff around. It might be abandoned. That might be all junk cars up there. So I'm gonna go ahead and go on past that. I'm not gonna record somebody's house. They're living in it. I'm not sure what we have going on down there either. But it don't look like anybody lives there. Then you start getting into some nicer homes up here. The richer folks in town. More junkier places up here. Unfortunately, you're going to have that everywhere. But a nice little community, just upper and lower Jethro roads here. About 10 minutes north of Ozark. And this should bring us right back down to the highway where we turned off, folks. It's a little ways farther up the road from where we came in. And a lot of this too, maybe is not necessarily particularly abandoned as much as it is how do you word it? How would I word it? Excuse me with these yawns. Excuse me with those yawns. I'm so sorry, y'all. So here we are back at 23 North, Upper Jethro Road. I'm gonna leave you on just a little ways as we head back in towards Ozark, and get ready to check out the next leg of our trip. We might find some more right down here. we're gonna make a turnaround because I didn't catch that barn in time, and I want to show y'all that barn. They had it all decorated with signs and stuff, but it was an older barn. It looked pretty cool. Let's turn around and show you all that. First off, we're gonna go right back here. Sorry about that. That was a little sharper turn than most of them around here. Yeah. We'll turn around and walk a little road here for a minute. I want to take y'all down there and show y'all that sign or that barn. Now here on the right, or on my right, sorry, y'all have a burnt down house up there that's been there for years. And then turn these wipers off for y'all. Right up here, where we came out of Jethro though, a little unique side attraction barn. Somebody's decorated up for passerbys. Right, coming up right here. If y'all look over here, got the little tractor, garbage dumpster. That is a neat little barn. Alright, I just wanted to show you all that real quick. Now we're going to head on back to flip around right here. And we'll head back down towards the Ozark Land now. Alright, now we're heading south on 23 towards Ozark again. I know one more community up here that we're going to check out. A little bit of, we're not going to go too far down it. It's another community center. It's the community center that I picked to show y'all for today. Probably still weren't going to be able to go inside or see inside of it, but we may go ahead and walk around it. It's always been there. It's right in the center of everything. I mean, you can't miss it. There's another abandoned house right there. Definitely be checking that out one day. But mine are to go check that out right now. Now this is another place I want into more than I can say. I've never been able to. Pull in here and show y'all this real quick. This is the old charcoal factory. You can see it out there. It was decent size operation. I'm pretty sure it goes farther way back in there. There's way more stuff over there. If y'all can see that. I'll kind of zoom in a little bit more here. Lean y'all back. There we go. There's plenty of buildings and bunkers and stuff like that still out there from what I was told is no charcoal plant right here. I think that would be awesome to see some of one day. If the man will let me out there. If I can slow back down, we found an abandoned house. It's just sitting off in the woods a while ago. I'd like to find it again. Posted. It does say posted, but there's not really nothing around stopping me from pulling up in there. State highway. I can stop on the highway. It is posted. We won't get out. I do want to see some pictures. Sorry about that. Let me just set y'all back down. Take y'all out of this thing a bit easier, I guess. Y'all can see the house though. There's a building there, a little cellar out here. Beautiful abandoned home. Another beautiful abandoned home. Yeah, this house is really neat, guys. I'll stop here. Sorry about the cut off, but I took some pictures of it so I can maybe use this just in case I decide to use this as a thumbnail, depending on what else I find today. This house will be explored soon, posted or not. It says keep out, but so far I've had several people drop by here today. Nobody seems to care, so it will be a one that gets checked out one day. So, with that being said, we're headed back farther down towards Ozark now. Beautiful country up here, and the farther you go, the prettier it gets up 23 North. We may go farther up that way eventually and look around. This is just a quick, like I said, quick trip today to really kind of just look around and see what I can find. Now this road to your right here coming up should be the lower Jethro that we were on earlier, so we're going to go ahead and go past that, farther into Ozark, closer to Ozark. This would be the first little bar I found earlier. turned around right about, or we started this journey towards Jethro right in here. Another old barn and house that is right down in the field to my driver's side here. Now, coming up on another little community though I had up here, it's called White Oak Community. Now this little community, I don't know about know more about than I do anywhere else. We're exploring today. They used to have a gas station back when I first moved here. That's been 13 years ago now since I've been around this area. And the gas station was open. Nobody really used it except for the local farmers out in this area. It was owned by a local farmer and his wife. I actually think it was his mother's store or her mother's store. There's an old abandoned house with a Trump sign on it down there. You see a lot of that out here. Neat, I guess. You're going to use it for signage. There you go. I was going to use it for something. Another house in the woods right there, but there's a great big one next to it, so it'll be hard to get in there. Old RV back there. There's stuff everywhere is a thing. So, we're coming up onto that White Oak community right now. Getting closer to it. We'll take a turn here when we get up here, down a road called Wire Road. And there's just two little kind of landmarks out there that we're going to drive by and show y'all. One being the community center. Rumors that it used to be a little schoolhouse as well. Now, this place is the little gas station I was telling you about now. And as we pull in here, you can still see the White Oak Station sign. Right there. Sign's still standing. Oh, sorry, let me get you out of my mirror there. And back up. White Oak Station sign is still standing. Ice beer and bait. It says they served here. Gasoline. I got too much stuff going on here. So let's flip it around here. You can see a gas pump, one along the gas pump. Let me get flipped around. Still standing out in the middle by itself. And in the old store, it looks like they have turned into an Ozark Trails beef jerky. But I remember coming out here when this little place here was open. It don't even look the same now. There was another door over here. They bricked it all off. Changed this whole place around. Door back there now. But yeah, that was a gas station. So, with that being said, we are going to head out towards this Craven's community that's out here and see what we can find. Alright, so now as we're leaving that little service station, the old service station there, we're heading down west on Wire Road. Now they say this is Wire Road because this is the first road that had a telegram or wire running through it, through Ozark, and that's why I got its name Wire Road. That's what I've heard. Don't know. Be the judge on that yourself. Uh-oh. But this was one of the historical places that I was about to show y'all. But I didn't know this had happened. They used to call this right here the license plate barn. It was a barn that was covered in license plates. Obviously, I guess the barn decided to collapse. It is no more. So, there's one more landmark gone, and that's kind of my point. That was something everybody knew around here. That little barn, it wasn't very big at all. It was maybe a little lean-to thing, but just a little two-car garage, maybe even at that. But it was a barn. It was covered in antique license plates, and there for ever, as far as I can remember. And now it's just gone. And it's crazy that it's gone. It wasn't that long ago. I think I was just out here maybe a year and a half ago. And that place was still standing. It was still huge. It was still the license plate barn. It still had all the plates all over it. So that just goes to show you that I haven't been out this way for. I used to have friends lived out here, and I used to be a firefighter in this community. I've moved a little closer to my home, south of the river now, on that department. But I used to firefight out here in this community, and that barn was still there not long ago. And again, this is another cool little neat place out here, beautiful community, out in the country. Or you could just come out and go for a drive, and I don't have to worry, you know. So we're back to the Cravens area out here. We got a little bit farther to go. It's not a quick trip out this way. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've been out here. Here we go. There's some construction. Look at the abandoned trailer. And now we're entering the Cravens community. Got a church. Everybody's got a church. And we're coming right up on the building I wanted to get down here and show y'all today. No, not the big pretty white garage out there. But we're not too far away from where I wanted to get to show y'all. Best part of today's trip, I guess, would be the coolest building to show y'all today is the Cravens Community Center / used to be a school, used to be a church, used to be a dance hall, apparently used to hold town meetings. I've heard a lot about the Cravens building. Never no definite answers. It looks like it could have possibly been all of the above one day, definitely. You'll see that when we get there. But I know this drive's getting boring. I'm probably tired of my voice, so I'm going to shut you off, and we'll get back with you when we get there. As we're pulling into the Cravens community here to show y'all this building, but I was talking about this beautiful, gorgeous building right here. I noticed on the way up here that there are several other buildings that we're going to check out on our way back through too. So, let's come out with me. Let's see. Let's just kind of walk around and video record this one. So it looks like there used to be another part of a building or something at one point right there, obviously. See a foundation. But I've always found this building so intriguing. The whole two-storyness of it, it's perfect. It's the most beautiful building I think I've seen out here in this area. It's just neat, man. I love it. Obviously, like I said, that's going to be locked up. There's rocks against the doors. They don't want nobody in this thing. I'm sure it's private owned. One busted window up top. But this thing is just so cool. So awesome, guys. So cool. Really wish we could see inside, but I don't think that's a possibility. I don't know. Remember, it's just rotted. It's rotted bad. It's about to fall over. Man, it is so awesome out here. I highly doubt these just pull open. There's no way. Well, I was wrong. Look at there, guys. Definitely looks like it was a church at one time. There's some pews and things. We're gonna go inside because, like I said, it's probably private property now, but it is awesome. It's the coolest building I've seen in our area so far. There's another little metal building over there. Making the drive back to Ozark. I please ask y'all to like and subscribe. I appreciate all y'all there. There's been a lot more watches, video watches on this channel already. This is my first couple videos than I ever thought I would see, and I appreciate every single person that has took the time out to stop and watch our videos. Sorry, there I go with them yawns again. I just can't get rid of them, guys. I've tried. That's all I can say, I guess. That's going to be all for the day. We're going to head back home. We'll pick up the wife and her moms and her and the babies, and go home and eat some dinner for ourselves, and then yeah, and y'all seen that. If I got head on. That happens a lot out here. You can see to the left out here, there's old trucks and stuff parked out in the cattle field, old grain truck stuff. That's normal around here. Man, this one here still just devastates me. I'm just devastated to see the old license plate bar on the ground like that. Let's get a picture of it. My old lady's gonna be upset, but there we go. Last picture of the license plate barn and what's left standing. And we will be coming right back out onto that road, 23 North, where the gas station I showed you earlier was. It used to be a gas station. There's a jerky store now. And we will turn right and head on back into Ozark. After that, that's about it, folks. That's a wrap. So, here we are at the stop sign. And again, that puts your little, used to be your gas station, convenience store on the right. And we'll head on into Ozark. Thank y'all for watching. We'll see y'all on the next one.